Over the last couple of months, I've noticed this really weird and worrying trend with cancel culture. Not just that it exists, but a new phenomenon within it. You no longer need to do anything yourself to be canceled. If you are related to someone or affiliated with someone, you will be canceled. Again, not for anything you did, but because you have some sort of relationship with someone else who did something, and because you're the famous one or you're the easy target, they will go after you. I've seen several instances of this in the last couple months, and it is happening with disturbing frequency. And now it's actually gotten to big celebrities too, which makes me believe that this is going to be the thing going forward. I'm not sure which event it started with. Uh, I think it may have been a woman who was fired from her job because she was the sister of a police officer. As far as I'm aware, that's all that happened there, is that she's related to a police officer, ergo she got fired. I think that she may have made some tweets in defense of police, and that might have been it. But she did that because she's the sister of a police officer. Or it could have started with this soccer player who got fired because his wife tweeted some stuff. He didn't say anything. He didn't do anything. His wife tweeted some things. He got fired. I guess because he wasn't a good feminist and beat the shit out of his wife to stay silent? Huh? I'm not sure. I think it was one of those two events that kind of started this snowball. But then after that, you just see event after event happening. Sky Jackson, who is one of Disney's latest pop princesses, was going on just this spree of doxing people because they were saying mean, dirty words on the internet that she didn't like. One of the people that she doxed, I forget if this was at the time of his message or if that is his current age, was a 13-year-old kid who on Instagram said, I believe I'm quoting it now, banana, penis. Fill in the blank. You know what it is. As far as I've been made aware, that's a meme in a game or something. I'm not sure. I don't know what that could be, but there's see, that's the issue I have with this. There's nothing inherently offensive with what he said. He's not being derogatory towards anyone. He's not saying anything bad about a group. He's not doing anything hateful. It just sounds like he's quoting or spouting a meme. Just a random slew of words. But Sky Jackson doxed him, and because he was either 11 or 13 at the time of the posting of that, and is right now 13 or 15, he couldn't get canceled himself, so his parents got fired. That's right. His parents were fired from their jobs because of something their kid said on Instagram. Because that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? There was the case where a couple of black women, a mother and daughter, were just hounding this white couple nonstop who were trying to drive away in their car. At one point, the husband just goes over to the mother and says to her, "Stop harassing my wife." That's it. That's all that happened in the interaction between the husband and these two people. And he got fired from his job for that action, even though he did nothing. The big issue, the big problem with this was that the pregnant wife eventually pulled out a gun after the mother just slammed on the car as they were trying to leave. That was the big issue, and apparently that's the issue that's been taken to court now. But he ended up getting fired for his action of saying, please stop harassing my pregnant wife. I guess corporate America is now pro-harassment of pregnant women? I'm not sure when that came about, but that's the only reason I can think why he would have been fired, because this is as milquetoast and bland a stance as possible. Don't harass pregnant women. Woo! Such controversy. Ay. And then the latest one that's happened, and this is the big one. This is the one that's probably going to lead to this happening with an alarming amount of frequency. Sebastian Stan, the actor who portrays Bucky Barnes in the Avengers movies, he is getting canceled right now, and I have to go into a bit of detail about this one because it is so fucking weird. So follow this train with me for a minute. Some people online found a picture from the friend of Bucky's girlfriend, where the girlfriend is wearing a kimono. Because they found that picture, that wasn't from her, it was from her friend. I'm going to emphasize that part. They were trying to scream racism at her, and she blocked them. So because she blocked them, they then went to Sebastian because he is the boyfriend. And he was then blocking them as well, and now they are trying to get him canceled. So yes, the chain of events goes, they find picture by random person that is Bucky Barnes' girlfriend wearing a kimono. She blocks them. They go to him. He blocks them. They try to get him canceled. Amazing chain, isn't it? And it's not like his girlfriend is this big celebrity. She's been on a few Spanish TV shows. Actual Spain. So she is like a non-entity here in America. And I'm pretty sure her friend is even less of an entity. So they would have had to have randomly come across the friend's photo of Bucky Barnes' girlfriend, who is very little known, complain to her, and then backtrack it to him. It's amazing, isn't it? I guess his crime is that, once again, he didn't beat his wife or girlfriend into submission to doing what he said to do, that the crowd told him to do. It's so weird. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I've never seen a point where people are getting canceled because someone they either know or are related to did something. That is a very, very worrying trend that I have seen. And I am deeply afraid that this is going to just skyrocket now because it has happened to a major celebrity. Now, granted, nothing has come of it yet. I say yet because, unfortunately, a lot of this cancel culture shit seems to have an effect. But good God. I'm a firm believer in being responsible for your own actions. I don't believe that you should be responsible for someone else's actions. Not only does that take away their own individual power, that's saying that you are responsible for someone else, and that person is not responsible for anything they do or has any personal autonomy. The child one, which is probably the most infamous one online right now, that one, to some degree, I can get from that perspective because it's a kid. At that same token, why the fuck would you fire the parent for the action of a child? But the one where it's like the girlfriend, the sister, the wife, what the fuck? Why are you firing people for their own actions? Are you saying that these women aren't able to control themselves, and that it's the husbands, the brothers, the boyfriends, they're the ones in charge here? That seems awfully sexist to me. I don't know what is going on and why this is happening, other than people are fucking bored out of their goddamn minds because of the quarantines, which have been extended again, oh boy. And so they're just looking for something to be upset about, and anything tangentially related to try and get someone fired, I guess. I think that this is a power move, and they're showing that they have power not only over people, but over people related to people. That's my guess here, but that is giving way too much mental credit to this. I hope that the one against Sebastian Stan is just a huge failure, and everyone comes back and says, you are fucking retarded, thinking that we will fire this dude for something his girlfriend did, which was wear a kimono. She wore clothes, which is bad. I'm going to drill that part home. That's fucking stupid. But at the end of the day, I really hope that it does come back. You are a fucking idiot if you think we are going to fire someone because their girlfriend did something. I can dream. I really, really hope that's the case. Unfortunately, given the world we live in right now and just how wonderful 2020 has been with its idiocy, I can see it going just sideways. I just don't know what to make of what's going on anymore. It's insane. It's idiotic. It's working, which is what troubles me. God help us if this actually does get Stan fired, because, whoo boy, we are in for a world of trouble then. The math machine, wondering how you're getting canceled for being related to someone, because that seems fucking weird, but welcome to 2020. We're in a weird age anymore. Peace out.